inside the 5 to the 4. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
That's another. Baltimore.
To throw again is Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his third touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Ravens add on.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On second down, here's Burrow. Shakes off the sack. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chuck Clark in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now the Bengals on third down, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This will be third and a mile. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
Justin Tucker lining up.
And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Recovered by the Ravens.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off down at the 10. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, But I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way?
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. To throw is Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Sam Hubbard able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. To try again after the sack. Jackson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown taking it in. And this offense is running away with this one. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, they had...
And it's intercepted at the goal. And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And the offense does cover this one, but back inside their own 5-yard line.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit.
Justin Tucker.
But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this moment. No. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now Burrow down around his goal line. This one hauled in by Sample. And no forward progress here. This is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Let's 57's run. I'm coming.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Dancing, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by Marcus Hunt. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Let's get it.
On 3rd down, Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first.
4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys continue to pour it on. So once more, the Ravens will come to the line here and go for the two-point try. Now it's Jackson. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
That keeps the score. Ravens.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game.
Result of the play is...
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
So that one will be accepted.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for Marquise.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Josh Bynes coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Jackson now. Buying time to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Logan Wilson, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there, and I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it?
And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Matt Judon, his second sack of the night.
It's second down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.